Hi, dears. Man, I should really clean some windows. Yep, deer pop out at the worst possible time. Jesus Christ. Bumpy, steep bastard. Anyway, there's some deer up there. There's a bale in a ditch. That one was me. I will take credit for that one. If you're gonna lose a round bale, at least drop it down in a ditch where a skid loader can never get it. We are back to hauling manure today. I figure it's been long enough since my last video of hauling manure that I could do another video of hauling manure. So here we are. Well, it's kind of hard to see with all the specks of manure in my windshield, but zoom in there. More deer. I don't know if anybody actually killed anything deer hunting, but I can tell you right now, it wasn't enough. Look at them. Just eating. Sorry about that. Got a phone call. Perfect timing. Can't tell if that's another deer behind it. There was a handful of them. Ah, that might have something to do with it. See, that is supposed to be over there. It's not over there. That would explain why this chain does not quite line up there. Yeah, can you believe it threw the chain off? That's not good. It's not good at all. This one may be done for. Well, we are getting there. I'd say we got probably a quarter left. Thanks to this new beast. Hopefully 320 is better than 220. So yeah, we didn't trade in the 220. That's gonna go the first of the year, I guess, or after the first. And this thing is not new, but it's less than 1,000 hours, so I guess 780 something. But yeah, it's is a lot different. This is your throttle here. I don't know what's so hard about a lever, but so that's different. Got a big push to unlock button instead of up here. And I don't know if this is actually a key or just a knob. Don't know what's so hard about a key. One thing they did do, you still got the seat belt, but you don't need it. Went back to a lap bar, which I like that. I don't know, it's different, but it's similar enough. It's not too bad of a adjustment period. They also sent it with, I think it's an 84-inch bucket, which is way too big for the barn, but can't beat it for cleaning out the pit. A lot more manure per scoop. It's also got a Bluetooth radio. It's crazy. And a nice rear view mirror. And yeah, now I gotta wash it. And I really hope this thing does not have engine troubles, because there's a whole lot more junk in this one's trunk. And I don't think they made the engine compartment any bigger. They just packed in all the nooks and crannies. But yeah, I'll take it. And that's not even it. It's got an air ride seat. Plus it's heated. And a freaking skid loader. This is nuts. Finally gonna have a cold start video of a white. That is not a 2150. Like a glove. Yeah, that might have something to do with it. Loud in there. No, welcome back to the nice cold wintry days. Luckily the pit's empty, so I ain't got to deal with snow. I guess I did take a load out this morning, but I was just cleaning out calf pen, and I didn't want it to sit around. So we are back in the shed today. Got 220 oil change, and I got a fuel filter for it, and then 218 oil change. Figured it was as good a day as any to do them. It ain't warm out by any means, but it definitely ain't freezing. I got this one running, and I actually ran this morning, and it was good and warm, and that's how fast it comes out. So I let this run one. This one was sitting up here, and I let it run for probably 5-10 minutes, so hopefully it's a lot warmer. These two, I think that's a 17. I think this one's a 12. So this one has the oil drain and filter off the side. This one has a filter there, but the oil drain is, yeah, this plate right here. You take that off, and then you come over here and get this little hose. The 320 is the same way, so now we got two hoses. And you thread this up into a fitting in the oil pan, and it automatically opens the valve and drains the oil out. And honestly, I like the older style better, where everything's off to the side. They say they did that because that hose, it doesn't completely drain the oil pan out, which mechanically this is probably better, but that one's easier. It's not that it's really harder, but it's less steps and a lot simpler. But I got that one draining. That's why that's draining. I'm gonna get started on this one, and hopefully by the time I get that one drained, done, and or not done, but started draining, this one will be done draining, and yeah. But we just got a little trickle, and it'll pretty much fill up this whole cutoff jug here, so we got some time. Probably change oil filters while they're draining and still have some time. And it's starting to get a little colder, so I'm probably going to fire up the heater. Let's go. All right. After some whittling, we finally got that done. Now they know full damn well that you got to thread this hose on. And up under here, you can see where it comes out of the oil pan. That thing threads on there. Why wouldn't you put it straight down? They got it kinked off to the side there. It's a pain in the ass to line up. Whatever. Oh. But we got that one. See how far along this thing is. Yep. Still got a ways to go. I'm betting that one's going to be done before this one is. So there's something to that hose technique. Might change my mind. I think I like that one better. But we'll get some new filters on and get that done while we're waiting here. So if you remember on the 220, that it has an oil drain in the oil filter here. Like, who thought that was enough room? Jesus Christ, people. And then you come over here to this one. See how this nice wide open there. All that room. How do you go from this to that? Ay, ay, ay. If I could take a combination of both these systems and make one good system, that'd be something. All right, 218. Looks like she's about all drained out. 220. Yeah, got a ways to go yet. Wow. Well, I got a new filter over on the 218. I will throw the new filter in there in the 220, and I imagine about the time I get that new filter on, that one's going to be done draining so I can put new oil in. And I do got a fuel filter for this one that I'm going to throw on, so who knows, maybe by the time I do all that, it'll be done draining. If not, I'm going to go eat a sandwich. You got to enjoy the jobs that come with the built-in lunch break. I don't know what it is about skid loader fuel filters, but, well, this is what it took to get this one off. I had to double hand it, and I actually ended up putting this up against my leg and pulling this. I don't know, it's something with fuel filters, because that 320 we just got, we serviced that, and I had 700 hours on it, and it was still the original fuel filter. And we tried a filter wrench, that didn't work. We used big C channels and crushed it and finally got it, but I don't know, that's weird. Anyway, hopefully no new one goes on pretty easy, and I'm pretty sure that 218 over there is done draining. 220's maybe half done. Getting closer. 218 is all done. 220 is about half the oil drained out of it. I like the newer style better. I wish my only flaw is this little side shield on the 220 over here. It cups down below, which when you pull that off, you got more room for your oil filter to get that off, which this is probably a lot tougher. So it's a give and take, convenience or toughness, and I'll probably take toughness. So yeah, I'm just waiting on that and close that up, get the shield on, get new oil in it. Since it's winter, I decided to do 1030 synthetic. I don't know, it just seemed like a good idea. So yeah, well, we're just waiting.